With head coach Peterson Abiad. Coach, congratulations. The Vikings 6-1. You continue the second best start in school history with a 66-55 victory over Western Michigan. I know coming into the game, you were a little concerned. You hadn't played since Sunday, your first loss of the season, and didn't know how this team was going to respond. Just talk a little bit about how they responded and kind of what you learned about this team tonight.
Well, I thought that we started out the game and we had pretty good energy and we had pretty good focus, and I wasn't concerned that we were being lackadaisical or anything in the game. But I'll tell you, Western Michigan came after us in the first 10 minutes of the game. They were super aggressive on the boards. They were super aggressive towards the basket. They got the ball inside in the first play and scored on us. And we knew we needed to match their energy. We needed to match their efficiency because they were very efficient to start the game. Got down by 10 early on, and I still felt really good about where our kids' heads were, and we didn't take a timeout during that time, and I think that's the second time I haven't done that with this group, and I don't know if it's as much of a reassurance to them that we're okay and that we're gonna be fine. And then I thought we responded better. We started getting better energy, and I thought we started executing better offensively and went on a run of our own, and that was a big key in the game.
You talked about getting behind by 10. It was about 20. I think it was 22-12 about midway through the first half, and
Yes.
You guys went on a 22-2 run where you basically took control of the first half and basically the game from that point on. Talk a little bit about that run and what your girls were able to do.
Well, I think that we started to be a little bit more patient on offense, and we could see that there were gaps in the defense. Western Michigan was pressuring us with the ball and trying to deny some reversals, which gave us gaps to put the ball on the floor and drive to the basket. I thought that we started doing that. Shawnita did that early and got to the basket several times, or fed somebody else going to the basket. Janelle did a nice job of capitalizing on penetration and finishing, and we had a couple shots, perimeter shots as well. I also thought that a big part of that lead, sparking that run, early on, Destiny got in foul trouble, and so she had to come out of the game. And we shifted Shay to their leading scorer in the paint. And when she started playing with the intensity on defense, knowing I got to shut this kid down, it stepped up her intensity on offense. She started to make things happen a little bit better, settled into her game better at that point. And then we made the decision in the second half to keep her on 35, and we moved Destiny to a perimeter player and just made all kinds of adjustments because we wanted to keep Shay's mentality and energy the same, and I think it helped us.
You mentioned Janelle Adams. She tied her career high tonight, 23 points, added 7 rebounds and 3 steals. She scored the first 9 points in that 22-2 run and finished with 11. Talk about her game and what she was able to do tonight.
I think Janelle has been really trying to figure out who she is as a point guard, and like we've talked about before, this is her first year as a point guard for us, and she really loves the position. She was the one asking for the position, and so we made some adjustments to put her there. And I have typically had a very specific kind of point guard who was very systematic and vocal and just ran things by the book, and I feel comfortable with that kind of point guard. Janelle pushes the envelope in everything she does. She's a dangerous player because you don't know what she's going to do, and that, I think, is something that's unique to this team, having a point guard with that kind of dynamic play. And so I'm trying to adjust my mindset of what a point guard should be doing. And Janelle, I think for a while, was trying to fit into what she thought I wanted from her. We talked about just giving her some freedom and letting her just play basketball. And this is what she's like when she just plays. And she's very dangerous offensively when we give her the freedom to take the ball to the basket early in the offense. And tonight she was, hitting her pull-up jumper as well. And that was just very, very effective.
And then finally, Coach, on the defensive end, again, good numbers on the stat sheet. Western Michigan shoots 36%, the 7th team that fails to break the 40% mark on you. You forced 28 turnovers. Just talk a little bit about the defensive effort again.
We tried to switch up the defense more this game than we have in the past, both with full court pressure and half court pressure defense. And I thought that when we executed our defenses, did a little trapping, that we were able to create some opportunities offensively and get some steals. You know, it starts with Shawnita Garland every night, and she did a really nice job on, you know, one of their leading scorers, Manley. And Manley hit a couple threes early, and then Shawnita just really shut her down. And she sets the tone for us on defense, and she was a part of a lot of traps and got her hand on a lot of basketballs. I think she stole the ball 6 times tonight, and she really fuels our defense. And I thought she was on top of her game both offensively and defensively tonight.
Coach, thanks a lot. Congratulations on improving to 6-1. Vikings a 66-55 victory over Western Michigan tonight. Back in action next Saturday, December 11th, 2 o'clock at Akron.